Hello and welcome to my redstone test world. I recently watched a auto brewer video for a one-wide tilable system by Strom, and that made me want to revisit my system. So let's have a look. As you recall, a factory for brewing potions should be such that when you take potions out, it automatically restarts brewing the next set of potions. And it'll keep doing that until you fill up again. We'll just take one this time. Well, 3 I should say. And we should be able to see that shortly for this slice. It should stop in a little bit. Oh, it stopped already because we already had it filled from the previous one. And that's about it. So we have our ingredients up here. Similar to our, brewing systems from the other video where we have our nether wart in the last slot, active ingredient in the first, and we're using our same hopper MI brewing system as we talked about before. Some minor differences. In this case, we lock the hopper underneath the brewing stand, but we don't time that locking with the water. Instead, we have a falling edge detector, which when fires will let just 3 water bottles through this hopper. So when that relocks, so I should say rising edge detector, when that relocks, it lets just 3 water bottles through here and then locks that hopper again. This way we know that we're only going to get 3 water bottles just after it locks, and only 3 water bottles even if it's unlocked for, even if it's locked for a long time. We're going to use the same rising edge detector, but we're going to use the falling edge part of it to trigger our droppers, so that when that unlocks, we trigger our dropper tower, and when that relocks, we release our hopper for a little bit. You have the same water line I've shown in previous videos. So these are our water bottles. They just come along the top of these hoppers. Same filling system I've shown before in my other videos. And the only other thing we have here is the overflow. So when there's items in here, this basically pushes up a composter with 1 in it to also simulate, the brewing system being brewing, so that it keeps that hopper locked even if it's finished brewing. If you're going to build this, every single repeater is on 4 redstone ticks, so every repeater on the longest setting. Don't really care what you do with the comparators, it doesn't make a difference. Make sure you've got 1 signal strength in each of these composters when you're filling it up. Make sure you have your blaze powder here. Leave a spot free because the water bottles need to come through these. This is a trick from Strom. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I think there's some buttons over here so that if you run out of ingredients, you can just sort of press the button to re-trigger the flow after you refill. But more or less, that's what it says on the box. It just basically keeps brewing potions as long as you need some. So yeah, as I said before, this one was going to be a quick one. Thank you for watching.